I can't emphasize it enough. These PBC Deontay Wilder fanboys are so stupid. They're so clueless about boxing. It is terrifying. On screen right now is a video I want all you guys to watch. Go to that video and go to the 39 minutes, 46 second mark. All right? 39 minutes, 46 seconds. Press play. And you're going to hear a Wilder fanboy call into this show and claim that not only was the first Wilder Fury fight one of the greatest heavyweight fights of all time, but he then goes on to claim that the rematch is going to break the all-time pay-per-view record for a heavyweight fight. What brand of crack are these people smoking? Seriously, that is not unusual for a Deontay Wilder fanboy. Dare I say it, it's the norm. That's how detached from reality these people are. To put it in perspective, he says that the Wilder Fury rematch is going to do more pay-per-view buys than Lewis Tyson. That's what this guy actually says. Now, the record for a world heavyweight title fight in terms of pay-per-view buys was Tyson Holyfield 2. That did just under 2 million pay-per-view buys. After that was Lewis versus Tyson, which also did just under 2 million pay-per-view buys. And then it goes on from there. But again, the idea that this fight, Wilder Fury 2, is anywhere near as big as those fights, you must be living in some kind of fantasy world or something. Their first fight did, 350,000 pay-per-view buys? And you're saying this next one is going to do more than 2 million. Based upon what? Based upon the terrible numbers that Tyson Fury has done in the United States for his past couple fights and in the UK with pay-per-view. Terrible numbers. And Deontay Wilder has done poor numbers as well for his pay-per-view against Luis Ortiz in a rematch. But yet these Wilder fanboys are running around saying it's going to break the all-time heavyweight pay-per-view record. I keep telling you, the Wilder PBC fanboys are the most deluded probably in boxing history. Certainly the most deluded fanboys I've seen in my lifetime, and I've been following this sport for over 30 years. I've been a hardcore boxing fan for over 30 years. I boxed myself. I've been involved and following boxing for most of my life, day in, day out, week in, week out, year in, year out. I'm a boxing man through and through. I know my stuff when it comes to boxing. I've seen so many great fighters come and go. I've seen so many different fan bases rise and fall. And these PBC Wilder fans have a reckless disregard for the truth and no grip whatsoever on reality. And this is just another example of it. So please go and watch that video. Go to the 39 minutes, 46 second mark and just allow your mind to be blown by the outrageous stupidity of the caller. Unbelievable. And these people think that what they're saying is the truth. That's the epitome of delusion. Unreal. So, yeah, the fact that they're having to hold a second press conference for this, and it's a second impromptu press conference for this Wilder Fury rematch because apparently the tickets are not selling well, that's not a surprise to me or you. But to the Wilder fanboys, they're going to try and spin some bizarre narrative of why they've had to have this second impromptu press conference. They'll try and spin some weird narrative to try and explain why it's happening. It's happening because the ticket sales are not going particularly well. That's why it's happening. Because we haven't got that long till the fight. So they have to have an unscheduled impromptu press conference to try and drum up more interest in it. Now, don't get it twisted. It's a good fight. I'm going to be watching the fight, absolutely. But let's not make it out to be something that it's not. It's not the undisputed fight. It's not the fight to decide who the best heavyweight in the division is. No, it's not. It certainly wasn't, it's certainly not going to break any pay-per-view records. And the first fight certainly wasn't one of the greatest heavyweight fights of all time. What utter nonsense. It wasn't even the best heavyweight fight of 2018. There were better heavyweight fights in 2018 than Wilder Fury, several of them. Wilder Fury 1 wasn't even a particularly great fight. It had some dramatic moments. The 12th round was a great round. But other than the 12th round, the rest of the fight was very, very average. It wasn't a great fight at all. These people, again, they don't have a grip on reality. And they've got a total disregard for the truth. Reckless disregard. So, let me know what you people think in the comment section below. You good people. It's happening. I'm out.